internet is buzzing after the shocking revelation of Foolio's final words. Fans across social media are in disbelief, replaying videos, screenshots, and posts as the truth comes to light. Foolio, whose influence and presence in the music world have been undeniable, has left behind a message that no one expected. A message that has immediately gone viral. The combination of emotion, secrecy, and timing has created a whirlwind online, with supporters and critics alike reacting to every detail. Speculation had been swirling for weeks, but now, for the first time, followers have insight into what Foolio actually said in his final moments. The content of these words isn't just startling, it's deeply personal, revealing a side of him that few ever saw. From behind-the-scenes decisions to emotional confessions, this disclosure adds a new layer to the story fans thought they knew. Reaction videos are flooding YouTube and TikTok, each one dissecting his statements and theorizing about their implications. Some interpret the words as a warning, others see them as a reflection on loyalty, legacy, or unfinished business. The ripple effect extends beyond music. Conversations about personal accountability, trust, and the pressures of fame are dominating online discussions. The timing couldn't be more explosive. In a world where information spreads instantly, Foolio's last words have ignited debates, conspiracy theories, and tributes simultaneously. Fans are not only shocked, they're emotionally invested, replaying the moments and analyzing every nuance for hidden meaning. What these words mean for his legacy, the people closest to him, and the fans who supported him is only just beginning to unfold. This is more than just a viral moment. It's a story of influence, emotion, and revelation, and the impact is already being felt across social media platforms. Foolio's last words have sent shockwave through the music community, leaving fans and peers in disbelief. Known for his bold personality and unapologetic style, he rarely held anything back in public. But behind closed doors, he reportedly revealed thoughts and feelings that no one expected, words that painted a very different picture of the artist everyone thought they knew. Friends who were present described the moment as intense, emotional, and deeply revealing, showing a side of Foolio that was both human and vulnerable. The words reportedly touched on trust, loyalty, and unresolved tensions within his circle. Sources suggest he wanted to clarify intentions, share warnings, and leave messages for those closest to him. It was not a casual conversation. Every sentence seemed deliberate, carrying weight and meaning. Those present recall a mixture of calm reflection and urgency, as if Foolio understood the significance of what he was about to share. Almost immediately, snippets of these words began circulating online. Fans dissected every line, replaying videos, sharing quotes, and debating the underlying messages. Many were stunned by the sincerity in his tone, a stark contrast to the confident and sometimes confrontational persona he projected publicly. The revelations challenged long-held perceptions of Foolio, offering insight into his private struggles, ambitions, and unspoken thoughts. The emotional impact is undeniable. Listeners and followers are reacting with shock, sadness, and curiosity, trying to piece together what these final messages mean for his legacy. Even casual fans have paused to reconsider how much of an artist's public image reflects their true self. Foolio's words are personal, yet they carry universal themes: loyalty, consequence, and the desire to leave clarity behind. This moment is more than just a statement. It has become a defining event in his story. Every reaction, every share, and every discussion online reinforces how significant these words are, showing that Foolio's influence extends far beyond music. The moment Foolio's final words reached the public, reactions were immediate and intense. Social media erupted as fans flooded Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok with clips, screenshots, and personal interpretations. For many, the words were shocking, offering a glimpse into a private side of Foolio that contrasted sharply with his public persona. Some expressed grief and disbelief, while others debated the meaning behind his statements, trying to understand the context and implications. Artists and collaborators also responded quickly. Many shared tributes and messages of support, reflecting on their personal experiences with Foolio and acknowledging the impact of his final messages. At the same time, some peers raise questions, hinting at unresolved tensions and behind-the-scenes drama that may have influenced his mindset. Music insiders noted that the revelations could reshape relationships and collaborations, as people try to reconcile loyalty, trust, and the messages he left behind. Controversy has been unavoidable. Certain phrases and references in Foolio's last words sparked debates over their intended targets and meaning. Some interpret these lines as subtle calls-outs, while others see them as reflections on loyalty and betrayal within his circle. The ambiguity has fueled speculation, creating viral threads dissecting every syllable, pause, and inflection. Fans are creating their own theories, and the debates have spread across forums, podcasts, and YouTube reactions. The emotional resonance is also evident. Followers described feeling as though they were hearing Foolio's truth for the first time, experiencing both the vulnerability and honesty that were usually hidden behind his confident exterior. The revelations have prompted discussions about mental health, personal struggles, and the pressures of maintaining fame while navigating complex social circles. Many are praising him posthumously or after these words were revealed, emphasizing the importance of authenticity in an industry often dominated by image. This explosion of attention has transformed a private moment into a public cultural event. Every reaction, from shock and sadness to speculation and praise, underscores the widespread impact of Foolio's words. They have not only highlighted personal dynamics and hidden tensions, but also reminded fans of the humanity behind the music and the person. In essence, the response has amplified the significance of his final messages, turning them into a defining part of his legacy. The ripple effect is ongoing. Online, discussions continue, and content creators are analyzing, reacting, and theorizing, making it clear that Foolio's words have ignited a story far larger than anyone anticipated. As the public digests Foolio's final words, it becomes clear that the impact goes beyond immediate shock or curiosity. These messages offer a window into his mindset, revealing priorities, regrets, and intentions that were previously unknown. The statements suggest that he was deeply aware of the influence he had on those around him, friends, collaborators, and fans alike, and wanted to leave a lasting impression that clarified his perspective. Many analysts and commentators argue that these words will shape his legacy in unforeseen ways. For artists, legacy is often tied to music, awards, or chart success. But in this case, Foolio's personal statements are becoming an integral part of how he is remembered. The authenticity, vulnerability, and emotional honesty displayed are resonating strongly, creating a narrative that contrasts with the bravado often seen in the industry. It is a reminder that an artist's influence extends far beyond the songs they release. It also includes the relationships they cultivate and the truths they leave behind. The reactions from peers are equally significant. Fellow artists, who often understand the pressures of fame and the need to protect one's personal life, have expressed empathy, respect, and reflection. Some are sharing stories about their own challenges with trust and loyalty in the music world, drawing parallels between their experiences and what Foolio revealed. This collective reflection has sparked broader conversations about mental health, personal responsibility, and the hidden pressures that accompany success in the entertainment industry. Fans are interpreting the words through their own lenses, which adds layers to their significance. Social media platforms are filled with commentary, fan theories, and tributes that dissect every nuance. Many feel a personal connection, as though Foolio's honesty provides insight not just into his life, but also into universal themes of trust, accountability, and self-awareness. Others are debating the meaning of cryptic messages or subtle references, trying to piece together the broader story behind his choices and relationships. The legacy of these final words also intersects with the business and cultural aspects of his career. Music executives, managers, and promoters are paying attention to the narrative being shaped, recognizing that the public interpretation of these messages could influence collaborations, brand partnerships, and posthumous projects. In many ways, the statements have become an extension of his artistic identity, influencing how the industry and audience view him, even outside of his music. Ultimately, Foolio's last words are more than just a shocking revelation. They are a pivotal moment that will inform how fans, peers, and the music community remember him. They highlight the complexity of human experience behind fame, illustrating how authenticity and vulnerability can redefine a narrative even after someone has stepped away from the spotlight. Foolio's final words have not only shocked fans but also stirred widespread controversy. Certain phrases and statements have been interpreted in multiple ways, leading to heated debates across social media platforms. Fans are dissecting every word, asking whether they were warnings, personal confessions, or subtle criticisms aimed at specific individuals. This ambiguity has fueled speculation, making the narrative even more compelling and more divisive. Reaction videos, comment threads, and podcasts have exploded with analysis. Creators are breaking down tone, context, and timing, attempting to decode the true intent behind his statements. Each interpretation sparks further discussion, often leading to disagreements over loyalty, authenticity, and meaning. Some argue that these words expose hidden tensions in his circle, while others insist they reflect general life lessons and advice for those who follow his journey. The music industry has also been paying close attention. Executives, collaborators, and promoters are aware that the public narrative can influence both brand partnerships and future projects. The viral nature of these revelations means that anything associated with Foolio, his catalog, endorsements, and personal brand, can be recontextualized in light of these last words. Some insiders worry that this could impact ongoing collaborations, while others see it as an opportunity to preserve and honor his legacy in a meaningful way. Beyond professional concerns, the emotional response is profound. Fans are expressing a mix of grief, admiration, and curiosity. Many feel as though they've been given unprecedented access to Foolio's mindset, seeing a side of him that was hidden behind public performances and interviews. This has created an intense personal connection, where listeners feel both shocked and privileged to witness this vulnerable moment. Online communities are forming around analysis, tribute creation, and emotional reflection, showing just how far-reaching the impact has been. The controversy also highlights larger conversations about fame, trust, and communication in the digital age. Public figures often operate under extreme scrutiny, and private words can quickly become public fodder. Foolio's experience demonstrates how personal statements, even those intended for a limited audience, can ignite massive cultural and social conversations. These debates are ongoing, demonstrating that the influence of his last words will persist long after the initial shock has faded. Ultimately, the combination of speculation, debate, and emotional resonance ensures that Foolio's final words remain a defining moment in his story. They have reshaped how fans and the industry view him, cementing his impact in both music and culture in a way that extends far beyond his public persona. Foolio's final words have left an indelible mark on fans, peers, and the music industry alike. Beyond the immediate shock and viral debates, these messages offer insight into his character, priorities, and the pressures he faced behind the scenes. They reveal someone who was reflective, aware of relationships, and conscious of the influence he wielded, a side of Foolio rarely seen in public. This combination of honesty and vulnerability ensures that these words will be remembered as a critical part of his story. For the music community, the revelations highlight the complexity of navigating fame. Artists and collaborators have acknowledged that Foolio's statements provide lessons about loyalty, trust, and the delicate balance between personal and professional life. In an industry often dominated by image and bravado, his final words stand out for their authenticity, showing that even those with confidence and status have moments of introspection and concern. Fans are processing the emotional weight in real time. Across social media platforms, tribute posts, reaction videos, and discussion threads continue to grow. Many have expressed gratitude for the insight into his mindset, while others use the messages as a point of reflection on relationships, integrity, and the pressures faced by artists. This ongoing engagement underscores the enduring resonance of his words, demonstrating that influence is not solely about music or fame. It's also about emotional connection and transparency. The industry is taking note, 2. Managers, labels, and promoters recognize that personal revelations can shift public perception, affect collaborations, and even redefine brand narratives. Foolio's final messages may guide future interactions, offering insight into communication, loyalty, and how to handle complex dynamics within professional circles. The lessons are as much practical as they are emotional, influencing how those around him navigate partnerships and relationships moving forward. Ultimately, Foolio's last words are more than a viral moment. They are a defining element of his legacy. They capture the tension between public persona and private reality, the weight of personal responsibility, and the importance of clarity in communication. Fans, peers, and the broader industry will remember this chapter not just for the shock value, but for the deeper understanding it provides about the man behind the music. Foolio's influence now extends beyond his songs, becoming a story about authenticity, human vulnerability, and the enduring impact of honesty in a world obsessed with image. Foolio's last words have rocked the music world, leaving fans and peers in disbelief. The honesty, vulnerability, and weight behind his statements reveal a side of him that few ever saw, turning a private moment into a defining cultural moment. Fans are replaying, analyzing, and reflecting on every word, while artists and industry insiders are taking note of the lessons about loyalty, trust, and personal responsibility. These messages go beyond music. They are about relationships, influence, and the pressures of life in the spotlight. The conversations, debates, and tributes sparked by his words show just how much impact one individual can have, even in silence. Foolio's legacy is now more than just his songs. It's his courage to speak truthfully at the very end. The question remains, how will these revelations shape the way we remember him and the decisions of those who follow in his footsteps?